The Supreme Court on Friday ordered the circulation of the old Naira notes alongside the new ones until December 31st this year. In its unanimous judgment, the Apex Court held that the notice for the implementation of the new currency swap is grossly inadequate, pushing Nigerians into unintended hardship. Trust TV's Shafiu Suleiman reports.
Contending issue of jurisdiction, disregard to its interim order, and merit of the suit. Reading the judgment on behalf of the 7-member panel of justices, Justice Emmanuel Agin dismissed preliminary objections by the defendants, affirming that the court has exclusive and original jurisdiction to entertain the matter as it affects states in the federation. It also found the president guilty for disregarding its earlier interim order, just as it decided the suit in favor of the plaintiffs.
The Supreme Court has spoken. We cannot sit in judgment over the Supreme Court. I expect the CBN to comply. I expect the President to comply. We are a nation under law. The Supreme Court has spoken, and we are bound.
That the decision, the Naira redesign, is as implemented by the federal government, is patently illegal, is unconstitutional, and it is not in line with the spirit of the Constitution. And to that extent, the Supreme Court has spoken that both the old notes and the new notes will be in circulation till 31st of December 2023.
The Apex Court also held that the unilateral decision of the President to implement the policy without consulting critical stakeholders such as National Economic Council, the Council of State amongst others, is inconsistent with the provisions of the law. Governors of Kaduna, Kogi and Zamfara speak on the judgment.
Today is a day of happiness for all Nigerians. The Supreme Court of Nigeria has given us all the reliefs that we sought for.
We appreciate God and we appreciate the Supreme Court justices. They have proven that this is the place and the hope of all men, not just common man.
For it's not about me or about El-Rufai or about Bello. It is about the Nigerians.
With the judgment of the Supreme Court, millions of Nigerians can now heave a sigh of relief as the old Naira notes that are being phased out by the Central Bank of Nigeria can now be reintroduced for transaction to ease the burden and the hardship being experienced across the country. From the Supreme Court here in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, Shafiu Suleiman, Trust TV News.